Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Ride a bicycle. A wheeled vehicle that has two wheels and is moved by foot pedals. Ride a bicycle. A motor vehicle with two wheels and a strong frame. A wheeled vehicle that has two wheels and is moved by foot pedals. An interval during which a recurring sequence of events occurs. The never-ending cycle of the seasons. Ride a motorcycle. The unit of frequency, 1 Hz, has a periodic interval of 1 second, named for Heinrich Rudolf Hertz. Ride a bicycle. A wheeled vehicle that has two wheels and is moved by foot pedals. A single complete execution of a periodically repeated phenomenon. A year constitutes a cycle of the seasons. A periodically repeated sequence of events. A cycle of reprisal and retaliation. A series of poems or songs on the same theme. Schubert song cycles. Cause to go through a recurring sequence. Cycle the laundry in this washing program. Pass through a cycle. This machine automatically cycles. Recur in repeating sequences. A lever that is operated with the foot. A sustained bass note. Ride a bicycle. Operate the pedals on a keyboard instrument. Of or relating to the feet. The word for a pedal extremity is foot. Move along on or as if on wheels or a wheeled vehicle. An instrument of torture that stretches or disjoints or mutilates victims. Change directions as if revolving on a pivot. They wheeled their horses around and left. Ride a bicycle. Wheel somebody or something. A wheeled vehicle that has two wheels and is moved by foot pedals. Game equipment consisting of a wheel with slots that is used for gambling. The wheel rotates horizontally and players bet on which slot the roulette ball will stop in. A handwheel that is used for steering. A circular helm to control the rudder of a vessel. A simple machine consisting of a circular frame with spokes, or a solid disc, that can rotate on a shaft or axle, as in vehicles or other machines. Forces that provide energy and direction. The wheels of government began to turn. A journey in a vehicle, usually an automobile. Have certain properties when driven. This car rides smoothly. Copulate with. Sit and travel on the back of animal, usually while controlling its motions. Did you ever ride a camel? Be contingent on. The outcomes rides on the results of the election. Harass with persistent criticism or carping. Don't ride me so hard over my failure. A mechanical device that you ride for amusement or excitement. Be carried or travel on or in a vehicle. I ride to work in a bus. Be sustained or supported or borne. Climb up on the body. Shorts that ride up. Continue undisturbed and without interference. Let it ride. Keep partially engaged by slightly depressing a pedal with the foot. Don't ride the clutch. Lie moored or anchored. Ship rides at anchor. Move like a floating object. Ride over, along, or through. Sit on and control a vehicle. He rides his bicycle to work every day. A vehicle that moves on wheels and usually has a container for transporting things or people. The oldest known wheeled vehicles were found in Sumer and Syria and date from around 3500 BC. Modify one's opinion, make it less strong. Pedal backwards on a bicycle. Step backwards, in boxing. A vehicle with a single wheel that is driven by pedals. Ride a unicycle. A bicycle with 2 sets of pedals and 2 seats. A bicycle with a sturdy frame and fat tires, originally designed for riding in mountainous country. A bicycle with a sturdy frame and fat tires, originally designed for riding in mountainous country. A bicycle with a sturdy frame and fat tires, originally designed for riding in mountainous country. Lacking special distinction, rank, or status, commonly encountered. The ordinary, or common, man in the street. An early bicycle with a very large front wheel and small back wheel. A clergyman appointed to prepare condemned prisoners for death. A judge of a probate court. Heraldry. Any of several conventional figures used on shields. Not exceptional in any way, especially in quality or ability or size or degree. Ordinary everyday objects. The expected or commonplace condition or situation. Not out of the ordinary. An early bicycle with a very large front wheel and small back wheel. A bicycle that must be pedaled. Bicycle that has 2 wheels of equal size. Pedals are connected to the rear wheel by a multiplying gear. Bicycle that has 2 wheels of equal size. Pedals are connected to the rear wheel by a multiplying gear. A bicycle with 2 sets of pedals and 2 seats. One behind the other. Ride tandem on a bicycle built for 2. An arrangement of 2 or more objects or persons one behind another. A bicycle with 2 sets of pedals and 2 seats. A vehicle with 3 wheels that is moved by foot pedals. Any of several early bicycles with pedals on the front wheel. Thin wheel with teeth that engage with a chain. A swiveling metal rod attached to a bicycle or motorcycle or other 2-wheeled vehicle. The rod lies horizontally when not in use but can be kicked into a vertical position as a support to hold the vehicle upright when it is not being ridden. Tooth on the rim of gear wheel. Thin wheel with teeth that engage with a chain. Roller that has teeth on the rims to pull film or paper through. A curved piece above the wheel of a bicycle or motorcycle to protect the rider from water or mud thrown up by the wheels. A lever that is operated with the foot. Operate, machinery, by a treadle. Tread over. The brickmaker treadles over clay to pick out the stones. A seat for the rider of a bicycle. A pass or ridge that slopes gently between 2 peaks, is shaped like a saddle. Impose a task upon, assign a responsibility to. A piece of leather across the instep of a shoe. A seat for the rider of a horse or other animal. Cut of meat, especially mutton or lamb, consisting of part of the backbone and both loins. Load or burden. Encumber. He saddled me with that heavy responsibility. Posterior part of the back of a domestic fowl. Put a saddle on. Saddle the horses. A seat for the rider of a bicycle. A curved piece above the wheel of a bicycle or motorcycle to protect the rider from water or mud thrown up by the wheels. A curved piece above the wheel of a bicycle or motorcycle to protect the rider from water or mud thrown up by the wheels. The wheel of a bicycle.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.